Hey everyone, Evan Brown here at Volkwein's Music again. Today we have a special treat for you. We have Greg Crane, product specialist for Yamaha drums. Check it out. Here's Greg.
Hi, like Evan said, I'm Greg Crane, product specialist for Yamaha drums, and we're here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania on a nice, lovely rainy Wednesday. I want to talk to you about some points on the new Rock Tour line of drums from us. First thing you're going to notice about these drums is the look. This is a textured ash outer ply in a textured red sunburst finish. These also come in a matte finish with matte hardware, something very new for us. So you can have this kit as a gigging drummer on stage. It's going to stand out. It's really going to pop with us on stage, whether you have the matte or the textured ash finish. These are 100% big leaf mahogany shells. Now, a mahogany shell for a drum kit will usually be a darker, a little bit more muffled of a tone. But when we played these drums at the office, when we first tried Rock Tour drums ourselves as drummers, and we played these kits, we noticed that the toms and the floor toms were a lot bigger, a lot boomier, just really, really in your face sounding toms. A little bit different than what you normally expect from a mahogany shell. And we're really, really happy with them. So that right off the bat, you're going to get a huge sound. Also, these come stock with Remo pinstripe heads, so it's going to fatten up that tone. You got a 12-inch tom, 16-inch floor tom, 22 by 18-inch bass drum without a mount, and it's ready to rock right off the bat. We also have a lot of drummers around the United States that are using these, called Rock Tour Rebels. Aaron Montgomery from the platinum-selling band Trapped is currently on the road playing a Rock Tour kit. So if you see the band Trapped out there, you will see Aaron Montgomery in his matte blue metallic with matte hardware kit, and he is putting those drums through the ringer. He's really, really hitting them hard every single night on tour, in and out of cases, in and out of trucks, and they're holding up, and he's loving the sound of them. He said they sound terrific. We get updates from him all the time. And I want to take a few minutes to tell you about our Stage Custom Birch line of drums. First off, Stage Custom Birch is now 100% birch shells. 10, 12, 16 right here. This is the perfect sizes, and perfect sizes for you to use at your church and your school, jamming with some friends in the garage, or playing at the Staples Center. 100% birch shell, super bright right off the bat, nice EQ'd tone. These are all lacquer finish, so they look great. The birch outer ply looks fantastic. They have a high-end look, they have a high-end sound, and the features of the hardware, as I pointed out in Rock Tour, everything that's being twisted and turned and adjusted in our drums, in all of our lines, we use the same mounts, we use the same tom holders. So you notice our CL 945Bs on our TH tom holders right here, the exact same that we use on Absolute, on our Club Customs. So you're getting the same quality. Also, Stage Custom Birch has, right here, you notice there's an extra hole in the tom holder, so you can use you can put another tom holder there, you can put a cymbal stand, you can put a cymbal holder, and save some space. So there you go, Stage Custom Birch. Sometimes as a drummer, and all of you are, sometimes you kind of take for granted the good old cymbal stand, and you don't really realize how many features a cymbal stand would have. And our Yamaha CS755 cymbal stands have a bunch. First off, I want to talk to you about the cymbal felt. Our felts are made of the exact felt that are used on our world famous piano hammers. So how is that an advantage for a drummer? They don't smash down. They're going to hold up for years and years and years. So it's simple, but it's very effective. The wing nut. Our wing nut, you'll notice on the top part of our cymbal holder, or a cymbal tilter, is not threaded all the way to the top. Reason being is if you've ever done a gig and you're leaving at the end of the night and you're packing up your drums and you got your cymbal on there, and you're just moving everything around, and you go to flip your wing nut and take your cymbal off. Sometimes you do this. What happens? It flips off in the outer space, and you lose it, never to be found again. So it's not threaded all the way to the top. So if you do that, it's going to spin, and you're not going to lose it. Okay. Moving down, all of our wing bolts that we use in our boom stands, they're titanium. They're coated in titanium. So that's important because after years and years and years of use, you don't have to worry about the stripping. You don't have to worry about it flattening at the end. A fun feature I want to point out, well, maybe not fun if you've ever had it happen to you, and it's happened to me 100,000 times. You'll notice right here, zoom in, I don't know if you can get it, but there's a rubber ring. There's a little rubber piece that's at the bottom of our stands, right here and right here at the bottom of the tubing, okay? How this is important is sometimes if you're recording or you're playing and your bass player, somebody bumps into your stand and looses one of your wing nuts, what happens? It doesn't clack. It doesn't make a big obnoxious noise, and it doesn't cause any kind of damage to the upper part of the tubing. And more importantly, if you've ever had your hand down here, adjusting something, and this gets loosened, what to do? It falls down, and it catches the middle webbing part of your hand right there. And I've had that happen 1,000,000 times, and it's no good. So what it does, it kind of protects your hand a little bit. The hideaway boom. So you want a straight stand, you got a straight stand. Goes right into itself. If you want a boom stand, go ahead and make a few quick adjustments and you're good to go. This is a Yamaha invention, by the way. We also invented the locking hi-hat clutch. So there will be a test on this later, so write that down, grab a pen. And back to you, Evan. Thanks, Evan. I want to take a few minutes just to talk to you about some really cool points on our Gig Maker line of drums. A great feature of our Gig Maker drums is they come in two very distinct configurations. 22-inch bass drum, 12-inch tom, 13-inch tom, 16-inch floor tom, and my personal favorite is the 20-inch bass drum, 10, 12, 14-inch floor tom. So this is important if you're a youngster starting off and you want a lower profile kit, bless you, or space is an issue and you want to have a kit that's easier to put in your car or the back of your SUV. So this is great for the intermediate drummer, the beginning drummer, or the professional drummer. What's a great second kit? All right, now let's talk about the hardware that comes with our Gig Maker drums. So this is a lighter weight, double braced boom stand. So you'll notice the features that we talked about on the CS755 earlier, a lot of those are in this stand as well. It's just a little bit more lighter weight. It's double braced, so it's still going to be sturdy for a harder player, but easier to move around, easier to pack up. And if you're like me and you don't have a drum tech and you got to move your stuff by yourself, that's really important to have a little bit lighter weight hardware sometimes. So you still get the titanium covered wing bolts, great tilter. Yeah, I mean these are rated on our hi-hat stands, the same thing. It's a double braced hi-hat stand, lighter weight, easier to cart around. It's going to be just as smooth as any of our lines that we have, just as easy to set up and operate, and those all come with the Gig Maker drums.
So, all in all, Yamaha drums, great stuff. I play a kit myself, and check them out. Yeah, and check them out. And special thanks to Greg Crane and all the other guys at Yamaha Drums for stopping out in Pittsburgh, even though it's raining, and helping us get these videos up on the site. So, keep it cool.
Thank you for having us.
No problem.
Everybody else is over there getting coffee, so you know.
Yeah.
We're improving, but thank you for having us. Really glad to be here at Volkwein's. It's an amazing store, and the Yamaha selection is terrific. It looks great. All the drums are tuned. It's fantastic. Everything is looking really good. So please come down and check everything out. You'll really be happy you did.
Keep it cool. Hey guys, Evan Brown here at Wolf Minds Music. We're back with Greg Crane from Yamaha Drums. We're going to talk about the Gig Maker series of drum kits from Yamaha.